Well, well, well. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King. Of course, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. For sure. I'm heading on vacation, heading down to Tampa, Clearwater, Florida area. Going to walk on the beach a little bit, get with my sponsorship group down there, the boys down there, Dr. KO and company down there for sure. And we're going to have a great time for sure as we escape the snow in the Northeast the next 3 days. And as always, your subscribing will help the Speed King ring the bell, do those things that you do. Hey, and if by chance you want tip sheets, let me know. I'll get you the pics, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to put the sheets together. But anyway, we're here to look at Sunday, Sunland Park in beautiful New Mexico. Shout out to Mr. Paco, Mr. Lopez, some of our viewers down there in New Mexico at Sunland Park. For sure, it's a racino down there. Beautiful, beautiful time. Love Mr. Paco down there. He's an OG, retired. Makes his $2 win better. $2 win, place, and show across the board. Always on long shots. Can't be mad at him. Great support out of there. So we're going to look at this Derby prep race, the Sunland Park Derby, okay? Race number 9 on the card for sure. Hey, we got a nice field here, and I got a big opinion, okay? This is my best bet of the day. Now, maybe, I've gone overboard a little bit. Could be. But in race number 9 on Sunday, it's a Derby prep race. That's right, going a mile and 16, $400,000. 50 points, 25 points, 15, 10, 5, like that. You got a beautiful, beautiful field of boys in here. 3-year-olds, a field of 9. I'm going to give you my top pick. And I think I seen a buried race. I think I see something in this race. And I like this horse a whole bunch. So my top pick and best bet of the weekend. That's right. Including Fairgrounds. I like a horse at Sunland Park in the Derby. We're going to do the Oaks race too. The number 9 horse, Caldera. No, he didn't. I just told you. Well, Caldera is trained by the coach. Who? You got it. Mr. D. Wayne Lucas. And we got the old classy jock in the arms. The boy with the golden hands like Louis Saez. Rafael Bejarano. Well. See the horse, Speed King. Well, Caldera, I like this colt. This 3-year-old's by Liam's Map with a beautiful, beautiful breeding in terms of stamina and precociousness and speed. On the back end by Tisnown is the grandsire. And this one has 3 starts, 1 win, and 1 second. Now, granted, he's coming off of a maiden win at Oaklawn Park on the 17th of January, about 1 month from today's race on Sunday, right? That's 4 weeks. I'm happy about that. But I know the track was dead, but it was still speed favorite. The track was heavy. I see splits on my personal database, because I do pace numbers and speed figures, that I think there's more in the tank on Caldera. 1 win from 3 starts, 1 second. Came off her maiden win, which was his 3-year-old debut on January 17th at Oaklawn Park. Bejarano was in the arms. She's been away, or he's been away for a month, which is beautiful. 1 by 5, earned a decent speed figure. Every race of the 3, this one got better. The thing that got me was last race was a very speedy track, but the track was dead. In other words, it was heavy. See the old Keystone Raceway at Bensalem, right? That track was deep. That track was heavy. And this horse had an opportunity to get on the lead and control the pace. Now, here's the other thing. If you go back and watch the January 17th race, Bejarano from the 9-hole in a mile and 16 race, right, got out and got over a mile and 16, got out and got over and controlled the race on a deep track. The internal splits are better. I did the fractional work. Is a lot better. So the horse, we like to call it back in the Ragusan day, to me, the race is better than it looked, even though the horse won by 5. Is there such a thing? Yeah, I mean, okay, we called it a buried race back then. This was a dead track. Even though speed was dominating, the track was very, very heavy. The internal fractions were slow. This horse was giddying up. And here's the other thing. When the horse turned for home in the mile and 16 up by 3, switched leads beautifully. So I know the horse has a nice head and is mature. But a 16 mile out, this horse hopped back onto his left lead. That's right. Hopped back onto his left lead. So the last 16th of the mile, no one was near him. He was on his left lead. That is very good because this horse is still learning. Okay? And then the run out was awfully good. The horse is going to be 5-1 or plus here. I think this is the spot that Lucas should have put this horse in, opposed to the Risen Star or the Rebel Stakes coming up. Risen Star is this weekend. Yeah, avoid that. Come down here, get the 400,000, get the 50 points. I like this horse, Caldera, a bunch. Enough to call him my best bet on Sunday. The horse was 16th out on the right lead, switched lead back to the left lead, and still ran away from, which tells me this horse is still running, still learning, and should have gotten something out of that maiden win with a month left. We expect him to have improved from that last race, okay? Now, there's some big head horses, not big head horses, but there's some top contenders in here that has more experience, more stakes experience, so we should get a nice price on Caldera. Okay. Now, if that wasn't enough, trained by D. Wayne Lucas, you got the classy Rafael Bejarano, the man with the golden hands. You love him on the front. You see what he did on SpeedKing, right? Bejarano forgot more about riding than most people have, right? We think this one's going to jump forward. The breeding is just off the chain. The dosage, the center, I mean, it's just beautiful, right? And tis now on the back end, a 2-time or 3-time classic, Breeders' Cup Classic winner. So I believe there's proper rest. The horse is forging, in my opinion, and should learn something off of that race, having switched back to his wrong lead, a 16 out. No one threatened him. And it was a dead track, even though he went gate to wire. Okay? In my opinion. So, kudos to Lucas for sending him down there against not lesser competition, but it's probably an easier spot than the Risen Star running at Fairgrounds this week. And next week, the Rebel. Yeah, come down here to Sunland Park and let's see if we could do some work. So the number 9 horse, morning line, is 5-1, Caldera. And if that wasn't enough, guess what? Guess who owns this horse? My racehorse, my people, right? A couple of my friends have ownership into this one. I found that out this morning. I'm going to be rooting for them, but I didn't. Hey, I liked this horse before I even really realized it was my racehorse. .com horse, and a few of my friends and colleagues have ownership into this one, and everybody knows I'm a big my racehorse fan, obviously authentic on both sides, and sees the gray, and I got one now, Native Brew, a 2-year-old that's trained by Asmussen, who haven't started yet, will be soon, very shortly here. But to me, if my database is good and what I see in between, I think Caldera is a beautiful, beautiful bet here, if for no other reason the value. And I think it was a dead track and the horse still went gate to wire. It was heavy that day. The only negative, if there's one, no Lasix on today. Okay, I never know how to quantify that. But to me, Caldera, for me, is all about Caldera. I think this horse is going to go forward. I think my racehorse is sitting. I wish I owned part of this horse. Is sitting on a big, big race with this horse. Lucas made a beautiful move to bring this horse to Sunland Park, in my opinion. Now, will it be easy? It never is easy when 50 points for the Derby is on the line. But the number 9, our top pick and our best bet. Our second pick, well, I would be a little remiss if I didn't go right to the number 7 horse, McKenzie Street. Well, guess who he's by? McKenzie on the back end. Tail of the cat, right? Old Monmouth Park runner over there. Not sure if John Forbes trained that horse, but the number 7 horse is 4-1 in his own right. McKenzie Street, right? This one's by McKenzie on the back end by Tails of the Cat. Beautiful, beautiful breeding on this horse, right? Distance, speed, stamina, dosage is good on this horse. The further this horse go, the better he was. I don't have to tell you about McKenzie, how good he was. 5 starts, 1 win, 1 second, 2/3. Hello, trained by Jay Evans, who's clicking at 27%, by the way. And R. Vasquez from California's on this horse. That's pretty good. So my second pick, and again, 4-1, is the number 7 horse. Big time horse in here, for sure. Our third pick, well, you know, you're going to have to give Bob Baffert a little love, right? 9-5 on the morning line, the number 4 horse, a getaway car. I don't particularly like this horse, and I may be a little biased. Again, I'm not a huge Bob Baffert fan. Everybody knows that. Please, don't misunderstand me. I respect Bob Baffert. I tip my hat to him because of his body of work, and the things he's done in this game is second to none. He is the GOAT right now. He's a Hall of Famer. He knows his work. But you know, that aside, Getaway Car is by Curlin. Do I need to say anything else? Right? The number 4 is by Curlin, who I thought should have won the Derby for Asmussen. On the back end by Morning Line. The horse is 9-5. Hate that. Okay. Juan Hernandez out of California, down in New Mexico to ride for Baffert. Yeah, on paper, probably the horse to beat. The number 4 at 9-5. Why? The horse broke the maiden the first time last year at Del Mar. Gate to wire, gone. Came back in the grade 3 best pal, gone. And then as a 2-year-old, been in the Del Mar Futurity, the American Pharaoh, been in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile where he finished 5th behind Bob Citizens Bull. Then made December 14th the Los Alum Futurity, ran 2nd, of course, okay. Bob has tremendous 3-year-olds. The number 4 is probably the horse to beat. We're probably going to try to do that. Now, there's a lot of speed in here. Okay? There's a lot of speed. Juan Hernandez, obviously a great trainer. 2 wins from 6 starts. This horse, 2 seconds for $300,000. Bred top and bottom. Thanks more bred for obviously a little middle distance, but Curlin can take them anywhere. And this horse has a ton of experience relative to a lot of these with 6 of them, and is already a grade 3 winner in his own right, but still has not won a race since August 11 of last year. So I don't know if he's a bridesmaid or not, but this horse he has been tangling with the best company, but he still has not crossed the finish line since August 11th of last year. Okay? Making his 3-year-old debut, he's probably fit, fresh, and strong, probably filled out, probably learned a bunch. We expect horses to be better at 3 than they were at 2, and it's Bob Baffert. Of course, going to get a lot of attention. I'm going to make him my 3rd pick. We're going to try to beat him for sure. And if we were to round out our superfecta, I believe you really do need to use the 3 horse in all of your underneath exotics. Smash it at 12-1. Well, here's some speedy horse. Fincher's doing the conditioning. Ron Theroux is in the arms. Flo is in the arms, right? This horse is a gelding by Star Guitar. I used to bet a bunch of them in Louisiana bred and Texas bred when Asmussen had a bunch of them. The number 3 horse, 2 wins from 8 starts, 4 seconds and 1/3, 7 times in the money from 8 start, 12-1. The number 3 horse surely needs to be used underneath in all exotic wagerings. This horse hits the board all the time. So you may not like him to win, but the number 3, please, if you're playing exactas, trieds, and superfectas, remember to use the number 3. offers value, and always hit the board. So there it is in the Sunland, Mr. Paco. Hey, and Mr. Lopez down there in New Mexico. Some of our classy followers down there for sure. The SpeedKing is all in. I'm pushing all the chips in as I go down in Tampa and Clearwater this weekend. Hey, Caldera. It's all about myracehorse.com. Beautiful move by D. Wayne Lucas by sending this one down there, avoiding the Risen Star, avoiding the Rebel Stakes. I think this one's sneaky good, y'all. On the wrong lead, 16 out. Hey, dead track still controlled the race. Bear Ronald, the classy Bear Ronald's on him. The man with the golden hands. Nice price. 5-1 on his way to 8-1. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the SpeedKing. Sunland Park Derby. 9, 7, 4, 3. Just like that. Go ahead and box it up. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be single in Caldera and all of my pick 3s, pick 4s, and pick 5s. I'm going to dance with the girl that brought me here. I like my horse. I'll take my stand. I have my opinion. I like the number 9, Caldera. Race number 9, Sunday. Derby prep race, Caldera. Good luck to my racehorse connections and, of course, my friends who have ownership. I really like this horse a whole bunch. I think this one's going to be down the road for sure. Should get a great price. My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your SpeedKing for sure. Caldera, number 9, the coach. Exercising like a coach.